How we know the story of Ashura. The martyrdom of Imam Husayn was one of the most tragic events to occur in the early history of Islam. However, how did the Muslim community come to know the details of what truly transpired on the day of Ashura? Researchers use a wide variety of sources to learn about the Battle of Karbala, such as the narrations of the Ahlul Bayt themselves. But soon after the martyrdom of Imam al-Husayn, an independent genre of literature began to emerge in which details of the martyrdom of the Imam were recorded. This genre came to be known as the Maqtal literature. A maqtal is any written work containing details and narratives of the murder or martyrdom of a notable personality in history. The most prominent maqtal was that of Imam al-Husayn, which was being compiled by authors as early as 50 years after the martyrdom. Over the centuries, numerous maqtal works on Imam al-Husayn were written, and up until recently we have works of maqtal written by prominent Shia scholars such as Sheikh Abbas al-Qummi. The earliest reliable maqtal of Imam al-Husayn was written by a Kufan historian named Abu Mikhnaf Lut ibn Yahya. He takes a historical approach to the details of Karbala, as he personally approached numerous individuals living during his own time, many of them from Kufa, who were either eyewitnesses of the Battle of Karbala or were able to transmit details regarding its events through one or two individuals who had been eyewitnesses. Abu Mikhnaf's methodology was to transmit reports that can be traced back to individuals who had witnessed the events, and hence he was able to render a very accurate account of what transpired on the day of Ashura. The actual maqtal was eventually lost, but most of it was preserved in Tariq al-Tabari, written by Muhammad ibn Jarir al-Tabari, and a reconstruction of it has been published. Numerous other maqtal works were written after Abu Mikhnaf, but one of the most prominent ones was compiled in the 7th century Hijri by Sayyid ibn Tawus. He was a famous Shi'i scholar from Hilla, and most of his works deal with the genre of supplications and ziyarat. He wrote a maqtal called Al-Luhuf at the age of 20, imitating the style of certain works that were popular at his time. One of the qualities of Al-Luhuf lies in the fact that Ibn Tawus had access to an extensive library, and he made use of a variety of different sources to write his maqtal. He was therefore able to give a very comprehensive overview of what transpired in Karbala. Ibn Tawus also compiles the book in a way where he intends to evoke the emotions of the listener. For this reason, Al-Luhuf was introduced as one of the primary works to be used in eulogy gatherings, and the great Shi'i scholar Allama Majlisi has preserved this work entirely in his magnus opus Biharul Anwar.